1 year ago, we moved into our tiny sleepout. It was actually on our wedding anniversary. Of all the dates we could have chosen to move. At the time, I thought we'd be in the new house about 9 months later from the timeline we were given by the building company. I thought maybe it'll take up to a year with contingency for any delays. Little did we know. 8 months for council consents didn't help the timeline, but even the foundations took a lot longer than expected, and not just due to the work involved. We survived tiny living so far, although things are looking a bit darker with 7 light bulbs blown by now. Let me update you on the build. We don't seem to have the best of luck when it comes to concrete pours. This time, it's the garage concrete floor on a tray deck, elevated on piles. The pour was scheduled for a Friday. When council required another site meeting, the pour was delayed to the next week on Thursday. Then, following another council inspection, it was scheduled for Saturday, and again delayed to the following Tuesday. When it finally happened, we were quite happy the rain held off during the pour. Besides the edges being quite a mess, and Richard tidying this up himself, the surface looks good. Following up from last episode, the beam was added for the deck to be supported. Just a single bearer, which seems a bit flimsy, but we hope it'll do the job. Work on the roof continued. Of course, this year's spring weather is unusually stormy, and I feel for the guys working high up on the roof. We had a windy and wet week, so we didn't want to get our hopes up for progress, but the roofers cracked on, worked hard, and we have a roof. I love the roof color, which is a nice contrast to our white fascia and guttering. What a relief after having chosen this from a tiny sample and trying to match the color to a different type of roof for the garage. It was an even bigger week as progress continued, but trucks also continued to get stuck and struggle getting up the driveway after deliveries. The scaffolding was adjusted for the garage build coming soon. It's pretty daunting to see it being supported by our brand new roof. I just hope it won't be damaged on day 2 of it on. We noticed the roof leaks in the family room, which we hope will be fixed by the time the gyp plasterboard goes on the ceiling. Then on the last day of an already big week, our windows were delivered and put in place. Our clever builders had to overcome some challenges by adjusting scaffolding and internal framing to get the windows in place. I still can't believe all this progress in the last few weeks. 6 weeks ago, our site was nothing but piles. And now,